Today, we're going to talk about healthcare in France and why the healthcare system, the way it's set up here, means I will probably always maintain some type of residence here. In this video, we'll get into it. Hey girl, hey, are you a Black woman, solo traveler? Are you a Black woman who wants to move abroad? This is a community for you. Do me a favor, hit the subscribe button if that sounds like you. Also, don't forget to comment on this video, like it, and share it. You guys, let's talk about healthcare and experience I had last night with the French healthcare system and how, man, it is absolutely goodness, my mind is blown. So my partner was having some dental issues and he had been calling dentists trying to make an appointment. Ended up we were somewhere, went out somewhere last night, and we were around a hospital, a public hospital. And the public hospitals here in France, the hospitals in general, they're public hospitals, they're not for profit. Number one, that's a big difference. Number two, we were out, and he was like, let me just check on this whole dental thing, see if I can get seen. It was an emergency dental thing or whatever. An emergency dental clinic is literally like 7 o'clock at night, 8 o'clock at night. So he goes in and they see him. Now he is covered under the French healthcare system. Let me be clear. He is covered. He has his carte vitale. And so he's a part of the French healthcare system. So he goes in, they examine him and tell him that he's got an infection in his mouth. He gets antibiotics. Y'all, I'm going to show you a picture of all the antibiotics this man was able to get. And I promise you, he was able to get these for like €12 at a pharmacy the next day. Today, he got the prescription. I mean, he got amoxicillin, he got probiotics, he got a few more things. When I tell you, he got a bag full of stuff for €12 and anything, did not pay anything to be seen last night. And it's absolutely wild to me. If any of you have ever been in through periods of your life where you have lacked dental insurance, and dental insurance, it's like you're lucky to have healthcare insurance, right? If you've lacked dental insurance, if you've lacked health insurance, you know back home it's crazy because you just don't. I mean, I don't know of a public hospital that will see you for dental care. Number one, I know some dental clinics, some free dental clinics, and you are lucky if you're able to get into those, right? But I can tell you, as a matter of fact, that you are not probably going to walk away paying €12. So that reason alone, you guys know that I am in the process of applying for. I need to make sure I do this. I need to apply for this French healthcare insurance because although I have a policy that I had to pay out of pocket for like €700, it's I really need to go ahead and get this healthcare insurance on the French healthcare plan on their in their healthcare system. It is not tied to your employment. They don't care if you work or not, right? We already know in America, if you are out of a job, a lot of times, you are being told what your COBRA rates of insurance are, and we know COBRA is high. It means that that employer portion is not being paid. So people are looking at it saying, I'm unemployed, right? I can't afford to pay 800 or $1,000 for this healthcare. I just can't do it. So a lot of people just go without. And let's not even talk about dental insurance. There are people who work every day and don't have dental insurance, okay? It is almost thought of as a luxury. So for these reasons alone, I'm like, I will always listen. Once I get this card, I'm going to always be on the French healthcare system. I promise you, because walking away paying nothing to be seen, when I tell you they saw him in less than an hour, okay, we walked up, there was no one there, but we were seen. No, I take that back. There were a few people in the waiting room, but it wasn't like, we had to wait for hours. Within an hour, they had seen him, given him a prescription, and we were on our merry way. It's mind boggling to me when you look at healthcare and when you look at how you have so many people who feel like healthcare is unaffordable, that even if they're on Medicare or Medicaid or whatever, it is hard So for me, I'm telling you, hello. I'm always like bonjour. I'm always going to be on some kind of listen, French healthcare or something, because I promise you, even going back home, I know the thought of going back home. I know how much the healthcare system, how much it would cost me, and I know how being uninsured is just a recipe for disaster in America because it is so closely tied to your unemployment, especially if you are not like a senior citizen age. It can be potentially catastrophic. And so it is so different dealing with the French healthcare system and knowing that a doctor's appointment doesn't have to bankrupt you, doggone near. Now, I think I may have mentioned in a previous video a long time ago how I went to the doctor for my yearly physical. That appointment to go to the doctor was €100. I paid more than I should have because that was an English speaking doctor, number one, around the corner from me. Number one, I could have gone for 25 if I had went to the public hospital. It would have been €25. And I should back up also and clarify this particular place that we went to was a public hospital. So, and by public hospital, they are not owned by corporations. They're owned by the country of France. So anyone can be seen, and it is thought of it as healthcare being a right. Okay, so when I went to the doctor, I paid €100. Could have paid 25. I paid 165 for my full blood panel physical. Excuse me. I think I could have paid less than that if I had been a little bit more comparison shopping. And I promise you, like, so you think about it, 265, just say. And when you think about how much money I have gone to LabCorp in the US, I have gone to like Quest Diagnostics with good insurance, with Blue Cross Blue Shield. And I have walked out of there still having to pay like a couple $100s, right? It is insane when you think about healthcare and how much like the average American is paying, and how how coming here and seeing how different it is just mind blowing to me. So just wanted to update you guys on my healthcare situation here in France, how I'm totally blown away by it, how the things that we pay so much money for in the US are just, man, they are not, it's not as expensive here. It's a totally different game. So, all right, you guys, make sure you subscribe to this channel if you are not a subscriber. Don't forget to share, comment on, and like this video. Until the next video, you guys, I will talk to you later.